And they're set to go. They're off and they're racing. And Romantic Ruler from the inside, one of the first to get going. Real Senor, Rain Line jumped away very quickly. Dark Avalanche and Radiant Light as well. In behind those, Who Says Yes, soon after the start, being followed by Run for Rob. And then Streak of God allowed to get back midfield. A length and a half, Awesome Force, Mantua, well out of its ground. La Excellence is next of all. And Shoo Shoo near enough to last as they leave the back. Around the turn at the 800, Radiant Light slipped a bit of rain, goes to the lead at the 800, draws a length and a half to Dark Avalanche. A length and a half away behind those, next of all, Real Senor. It tracks up on the inside of the mare Rain Line. 2 lengths further back, Romantic Ruler. A length and a half away behind those, Run for Rob, Who Says Yes, being followed by Streak of God. Further back is Shoo Shoo as they near the home turn. And then Mantua right back with Awesome Force, and the Grey La Excellence is last at the top of the home straight now. They leave the 375 behind them. And Radiant Light led by a length and a half. Dark Avalanche followed further back then by Romantic Ruler. Streak of God trying a 200 left to go. Romantic Ruler reaches Dark Avalanche, who comes again. Dark Avalanche, Romantic Ruler from Streak of God. Awesome Force, Romantic Ruler. Now Rain Line getting through, but Romantic Ruler will win it. Romantic Ruler beat Rain Line. Third, Streak of God might have got a dive on the line from Dark Avalanche. And then wide out Awesome Force, followed further back in behind those to Shoo Shoo. Now the rider of Radiant Light has been dislodged shortly after going past the post. And then Run for Rob. Next home was La Excellence, Mantua, Who Says Yes, and Real Senor. Brandon Louis, the rider in question, looks to be quite okay. Romantic Ruler wins the race. Number 2, Jason Whiting. Romantic Ruler takes out the 8th event of the day and beats Rain Line. It's a photo for third. Brandon being aided to his feet by the paramedics, and now walks across without any further assistance after being dislodged shortly after going past the post. Romantic Ruler, trained by Kath Pinter. Jason Whiting aboard this Universal Ruler gelding, and wins for the first time in 5 runs this preparation. Out toward the middle of the track, bit of a no-go zone now, that section over near the inside and well off the inside rail. Rain Line, Holly Knottle second in, tight for third. Streak of God getting a dive at Dark Avalanche, I think it might have been, at young Zeph Johnson Porter's last Metro Riders and Apprentice. The winner for Kath Pinter, Miss N. Fleming, Mrs. J. Nucky, A. Pinter, J. Spence, and J. Whiting there, the winning rider over Rain Line by Rommel from Sound of Thunder, owned by Danelle Pierce, trained by Dan and Ben, ridden by Holly Knottle. And third goes the way of 5 in the photo, Dark Avalanche, Zeph Johnston Porter for Brendan Fitzgerald, by Gingerbread Man from Miss Honourable. And then Streak of God 4th in. 1 length the long neck, 124.16 is the time, 36.82. And so the Trainers' Premiership will go the way of Michael Grantham by, at this stage, 1 win. He's got great emotion running for the yard in the last on the card. So it's a real feather in his cap, and congratulations. So that rounds it out there. Michael Grantham, the trainer, Willie Pike, the rider, and Holly Knottle, the apprentice of the year for 2025-26. But the man on the back of Romantic Ruler is all smiles right at the moment, namely Jason, the Fish Whiting.
Thank you, Darren, and I'm now joined by winning trainer Kath Pinter. Always great to see Kath in the winner's circle. He's been such a consistent horse over his journey, Romantic Ruler, and he deserved another win, Kath.
Oh, he did, for sure. And what I did, he's come back from a mile, but I just thought I'd freshen him up. He takes a couple of weeks to get over his runs, and just hopefully it panned out today that he could get some room and sprint.
Have you learnt something about him in that sense? Could he be a horse better kept on the fresh side and at 1,400 metres?
I think once you reach peak fitness, which I was happy after he'd had a run over a mile to bring him back to the 14, yeah, I think.
And it was a brilliant ride from Jason Whiting, who knows him so well. When the speed was on and he was able to get off the fence, that was really the winning move.
It was. No, it's great.
a wonderful result here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Kath Pinter after the win of Romantic Ruler. Jason Whiting, what number winner is that? 1901 or 2? He is riding in wonderful form and continues his association with Romantic Ruler.
Well, exactly right. We're just waiting to make this official because we'll turn the scales on ourselves, Lockie, do a little bit of the hard work. We're just waiting for a steward here just to make sure that we can make this official for Jace. But obviously with Brandon just having that tumble after the winning post. And in good news, Brandon Louis just walking past us now with a big smile on his face. So he's A-OK, which is first and foremost. We've got Mr. Bush is here now to make this official, and we'll grab a word with Jason Whiting. Fishy coming into the race, I certainly thought barrier number 1 might be a hindrance to a horse that wants a bit of room to move, but when they string out like that, you can ride your own race.
Yeah, I was sort of, depending on speed, I thought I'd either be box seat or one further back, but sort of speed, they kept pressing early. I sort of didn't want the one from 2 to really cross me, so I didn't really know how far it would take me, but they sort of put that much speed in and I gave up, but then I had a glance and I was clear, so I popped straight off into the one-off position and just had a beautiful run from then on.
Certainly did, and once you straightened up for home, you certainly travelled like the winner.
Yeah, no, he just travelled nice. He's a horse, I think, just appreciates a nice even tempo. Yeah, and as I say, just got a nice flying run and yeah, got the job done on the day.
And as Kath just said, anything from 14 to 16 doesn't seem to really worry him.
No, that's right, up to 16, and then even towards the end, last prep, he went to Ascot and stepped out to an 18 and still ran a terrific race. So, yeah, so up around that distances is perfect.
Talking about it last week, it was winner number 1,900 for you just last week. It's certainly been a long and very successful career.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a surprise. I actually didn't know it was 1,900 until I got home and my partner and my son told me it was on Facebook, so I didn't realise. But, yeah, no, it was nice effort to get there, and hopefully I can at least get another 100.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Jason Whiting. I'm sure you will. Continuing to ride in wonderful form is the Fish, and he combines with Kath Pinter and Romantic Ruler to take out race 8 here at Belmont Park. Still one to come, which is the 9th, the Races WA podcast with Britt, Alex and Lockie Handicap.